Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
Hey, this is Ivan Diaz from Risa Evans. You are watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, you're watching Good Morning Frederick. Yes, it is Thursday, June 12th, and I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick. I want to say good morning to Mama Cone, who's always here for me. Gotta love it. Terrific, tremendous Thursday. She's struggling, I think, to find the T's, but she's doing well with her alliterative comments. I love the comments. We'll add them to the screen if they're nice. I'm just kidding. I'll add anything. Doesn't really matter. Um, Hope you're having a great Thursday so far. Looks like the sun is shining outside. Have to look outside the window to check that out. Yeah, it's going to be a great day. It would really be a great day, though, if I had myself totally organized and ready to go. I don't know if, like you, every day I seem to have things that pop up, and I just need to kind of, I don't know, get moving. And I have been dealing with a lot of that lately. It just seems to be a lot of different things going It's Dani from Good Morning Frederick. If someone called you up and said, hey, I got 24 hours to spend in Frederick, what would you tell them is the must do?
24 hours, so much pressure.
Wow, wow.
The first thing is walk Carroll Creek Promenade.
Yeah.
National parks.
Yeah.
Say that they definitely need to walk all along the creek and go down into Baker Park.
Or go to one of our lovely wineries, breweries, distilleries, because they're all around the county and they're fantastic.
Just relax, just unwind and take advantage.
If they like to drink, I'm going to say the distilleries.
Goes back to outdoors, the parks.
It's a crazy place. There's just a lot of stuff here you wouldn't expect.
A stroll around Baker Park.
They must walk the creek.
Well, I'm going to be like, I'm taking you out on the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
Right?
I love the small town.
Are you interested in history? You can spend a whole week.
On a road trip all around Frederick.
All of the art galleries that are on Market Street.
Yeah.
And browsing around downtown.
A walk downtown for the shops and the restaurants.
The city, you know, is walkable, it's really pretty, it's a very cute town.
Walk Carroll Creek.
Walk along Carroll Creek and go to some restaurants.
The beautiful, Claremont, the Drive, the country roads.
What I am so proud of is how eclectic and different every single little spot is.
The covered bridges.
Downtown. Head straight downtown towards Market Street and walk either way. You're going to find great food. Walk the creek. You're going to find pleasant people, lots of entertainment.
The national and scenic byways that we have. I mean, there's so much. How do you fit it into 24 hours?
Go take a walk around Baker Park.
The Delaplane.
Downtown on the promenade, walk around a little bit, probably hit a brewery.
Yeah.
The creek at night with the boat.
Come downtown and go to different restaurants.
I've never met a meal that I didn't like.
I'm partial to Bushwallers. I think you have to go have a pint at Bushwallers.
You'll not find a city better than Frederick.
Eat at a really good restaurant.
Walk the strip a bit, walk the canal, kind of see Frederick and take it in for what it is.
The boats in the winter or the lilies this time of year. And then eat at a good downtown restaurant.
Cunningham Falls.
You have to go up to Cunningham Falls.
My first thing is always the restaurants.
All the stores and restaurants downtown. Eat, drink, be merry.
Go to the Common Market.
Yeah.
Co-op.
Our craft beverage entities.
Yeah.
Some art.
Get in some arts and culture.
Walking through downtown and Baker Park.
Definitely have to come downtown.
You need to walk and shop Market to Patrick Street.
All of the art galleries.
There's breweries, there's wineries, there's going to get you outside.
Basically, we're saying downtown Frederick.
Yeah.
Obviously do all the shopping, but go to so many good restaurants. I couldn't even pick one.
See some live music.
Go for a little hike in Gambrill Park or something like that.
Well, I want to say stop by the Orchard, of course.
Greenbrier, that place, it's got the beach.
My wife likes to say, every time we come downtown, she says it reminds her of a Hallmark movie.
Okay, I would say the restaurants.
There's just so much art here.
Stop by Baker Park on your way, maybe Maryland Heights would be my favorite hike in Frederick.
Yeah.
Go to Cunningham Falls State Park.
Come downtown for sure.
Dining.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of good dining.
The restaurants and then the stores.
Walk along Carroll Creek and get some food.
Our beautiful downtowns, our outdoor recreation.
Check out just the arts and the music of Frederick.
Take a walk in Baker Park.
Go through Baker Park. Walk Carroll Creek.
You need to take in the downtown.
Okay, 24 hours. All right, we started off at Bakehouse. We get delicious bakery from Bakehouse. Then we walk down to Frederick Coffee. We get our delicious coffee there. Then we're gonna walk up Market Street. We are gonna stop by and get some cute stuff from like The Muse. And we're gonna get chocolate from Perfect Truffle. And then we're gonna go down Patrick Street and look at the cutest like mirror balls and vintage stuff over at MC Vintage. And then we're gonna go up and we're gonna get lunch at the Orchard. We're gonna walk up Market Street to go walk off our lunch, and then we're going to come down Market Street, and then we're going to go to Wine Kitchen and get some delicious dinner with a wonderful bottle of wine. And then hopefully Alive at 5 is happening because it's a Thursday.
Oh, yeah. We have a great, it really is beautiful. I know. I then I'm going to get feedback. Let me see. I mute that. Holy cannoli. Can you hear me okay now? Is it bad? Let's just see. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Hi.
Well, good morning.
Happy Monday.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Is it feedbacking?
No, not at least in my earphones.
There's a slight echo, but it's nothing that's, oh my goodness, I can't take it. It's not
All right, is it better now?
Yep, now it's perfect.
Okay. Yeah, I got to turn my speaker down. I should have headphones, but I don't. I'm going to look for them real quick. I mean, I guess my camera died. Just died right in the middle of me talking.
Oh.
So, yay.
Yeah, listen, it happens. I mean, all the mistakes and issues we've had on the radio throughout our time, Bob and I together, but you are going off a little bit, but
just yesterday I had a little power glitch and I couldn't get back on for 40 minutes, and come to find out Chris wouldn't allow me to.
He was keeping you off.
Yeah.
You want to talk about bad radio, Dani? Okay, I was not show prepped at all for anything, and so I'm looking. I want to talk.
True professional,
true
right
professional.
there. Not ready for anything.
Oh goodness gracious!
So I'm looking, and I'm like, well, I want to talk about the new Republican mayor that is going to be running, against Michael O'Connor. And I forgot his name, so I just called him the Republican mayor who's running against Michael O'Connor. So I finally looked up his name, so it happens.
Tom Trott.
Yep, there you go. So
all right, well, I'm going to let you guys roll with something so that I can get headphones.
Yep.
All right, well, Chris, go ahead and do the news, my friend.
Well, I actually, and I failed at this, and this is my fault, Bob. I should have mentioned this on the air today, but a breaking story came in. A Hagerstown police officer was struck by gunfire earlier this morning during a domestic violence incident. And this comes from our great news team at WFMD. Around 5 a.m. today, a Hagerstown Police Department responded to the 700 block of Forest Drive for domestic violence call. During the call, the male suspect fired at Hagerstown police officer, striking him once in the arm. Authorities say the injured officer is currently in surgery as of what I last heard. His injuries are not considered life-threatening. The suspect, again, of what I last heard, is still barricaded inside the home. Again, Bob, this is an ongoing situation. So Diana, who does a great job with our news, will keep us updated on WFMD News and WFMD.com. Again, that is the latest information that I've received right now. I'll speak with Diana afterwards to see where we're at as far as information, but our prayers are with that Hagerstown police officer. We always talk about it, Bob, on the air. They put their lives on the line consistently, and these domestic violence calls, Bob, are some of the scariest and most dangerous for our law enforcement officers.
Yep, absolutely. Yep, you're absolutely right about that. And, those barricade situations. And, and that's what we ask our police officers to do every single day. I mean, I just saw a video of the LA riots, and, there was a guy, somebody's videotaping him, and he throws a Molotov cocktail at a police officer. Don't get me started. And we had a guest on, and we were talking about, the things that the police have to do and the things that they are prepared to. Because I asked her the question. Her name was Julie Nassauer. Wait. And we were talking about whether or not the National Guard and the Marines. And she's like, I'm all for the National Guard. The Marines? she's like, I'm a little bit hesitant on them because their job as Marines, they're trained, they're taught to basically go in and kick some rear end and take, and take no prisoners, and she's like, I'm a little worried about what they're trained to do. The police are trained to be able to deal with situations that they deal with on a basis like this, but the Marines are not. They're usually on a foreign soil, and they're usually dealing with, a lot of different combatants. So, which, kind of makes some sense. But if I'm seeing the Marines come in, hey, you know what? Guess what? It's like when I was old enough that I know I would go to jail for certain things that I might have been doing, I didn't do them anymore.
Yeah.
So that's the same way with the Marines. I might be all big and bad and wear my little mask over my face so nobody can see who I am. But when the Marines come in, I'm going back and getting some cookies and milk from Mama.
Yeah.
Now that being said, Bob, she was 100% right, and I thought it was a very good point on her part. But I do remember watching the news, and they were saying that when the Marines come in, there will be specialized training for the Marines. Now, they didn't say what the training would be, but I'm assuming that it would be kind of in the ballpark of what you're saying to how to deal with these individuals when they're not in combat mode. But even still, with that type of training, Bob, when you train a Marine for so long to do a certain job, it's not like you can just untrain them in a week to forget what they were trained for all those years to do.
Right.
So, I mean, it's going to be interesting. But we've said it before, Bob. We've talked about it. We're all for protests. That's what makes this country great. But when you're destroying property, and I said this on the show today, we're forgetting that impeding traffic, to me, is a major thing. Okay, if you're impeding traffic, and you talked about the lady today, Bob, that tried to get to work, and she was harassed by rioters and protesters who wouldn't let her pass to work.
Yeah, that's just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but it's becoming the new norm, though.
Yeah,
it's becoming the new norm. Let's take over the streets, and chant our chant and block the traffic, and then you have the people who are going to smash doors, steal what they can, take advantage of it all, and burn things, and so on. It's the new norm. It's our new norm when people don't get their way or something bad happens. So it's amazing how we have people on the left who, well, never mind. I don't even want to go there. I'm not going to go there. So because we got a late start, and you know what? It's going to be 90 degrees today. So we need to get out there and enjoy this beautiful weather.
We do. Get outside, get some fresh air. Maybe that will help.
Yeah.
Not that, but Dani, on a lighthearted thing here, I sent you a text message. I want to ask your viewers to go on our WFMD Facebook page, and Drew Phelps, who does a great job on our traffic at WFMD, and is also on our sister station, Free Country 99.9. He took those AI babies, and he put me and Bob's voices to the AI babies having a discussion, and those AI babies were spot on. It was hysterical. So I ask you, go and check it out. You will get a laugh. Bob and I were cracking up on air today.
I love it.
Yep.
Let's see if I can.
Well, there's little baby Chris right there. Oh, hang on a second. There you go. You got it. There's little baby Chris.
Let me just see. Let me just pull this.
So cute. Yeah, he's so cute.
So I was going to ask you if you wanted to run a few seconds of it. I don't know if you're able to do it.
Let's see. I'm gonna try. Now I'm fumbling with pretty much everything, but let's just see. I think I might be able to do this too.
Okay. Well, you're having a bad day, so I could show you little Bobby. Little Bobby's right there.
Hang on, I got it. Here we go.
To me, you can't, and I hate to say it, but you can't be a President Trump Republican. I think if you're going to win Frederick as a mayor, as a Republican mayor.
Just remember something. Not everything is Market Street in downtown Frederick. There's other areas of Frederick that might be a little bit more conservative. They just have to go to the polls. I think what you have to do is you have to have a vision. I like Michael O'Connor, but I think that his vision for the city of Frederick has leaned more towards feelings.
I love it.
Non-citizens.
So now we need to get a little Dani.
I need a little Danny. I need to
You
talk
need little
with
Danny.
Drew
All you
about
gotta
that.
do when you go to work, just give Drew a picture of yourself
I know.
and something to talk about, and he will make it happen. I don't know where he gets the time.
He's
We
so
should
good
have
at
one.
that. My girlfriend sends me all the Friends ones. They're so cute.
Yes, I've seen those too. So yeah.
We should have him do a Good Morning Frederick one with the three of us.
Yeah.
That would be hysterical.
It would be very good. I'll talk to him today when I'm over there.
We might have to pitch in and buy him some like a coffee mug from Everything Frederick.
I think I might have some swag I can throw his way. I got a hat. I got some new hats I just ordered. Should be in any day now, so I'll hook him up with that.
Yeah, if you want me to wear another hat on the on the podcast, this is my Walkersville Lions hat.
You're
feel free to send
representing
them.
your community. It's all good.
That's right. Send them, and we'll wear them.
I know.
By the way, tomorrow I'm going to wear my New York Mets hat, best record in Major League Baseball. Just going to throw that out there. Beat the Nationals again, 5-0. But I know nobody.
Are you trying to do my sports? Is that what you're doing? I can go.
No.
I have another job I can go to. Feel free. I'll send it to you.
I was just throwing that out there. Also, I want to let you guys know in more news, the Frederick County Health Department is offering free HIV testing on Friday, June 27th at the Walgreens store at 1595 Opossum Town Pike. It's part of National HIV Testing Day. The hours will be from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Again, head to our WFMD website for all that information on there. And 2 people were arrested in large quantities of narcotics were discovered during a major drug bust in Carroll County on Monday. The sheriff's office says it involved the Drug and Firearms Trafficking Task Force, the Proactive Community Enforcement Team, and police departments from Westminster and Tawnytown, Baltimore, and Anne Arundel counties working with the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration. That is a lot of agencies. And just a program note, I don't even think I told Bob Miller this yet, but I'm telling you now, Bob, we will be having the Frederick County Sheriff, Frederick County Sheriff, I'm sorry. The Carroll County Sheriff, Jim DeWeese, will be on our show. So we'll kind of ask him about that. And that's, we talked to Sheriff Brian Albert, Washington County Sheriff, and he kind of explained how he gets with the other departments. But that is a lot of departments, agencies to work together. So be interesting to see how he got that together.
Yeah.
And taking a look at weather here, it is a beautiful day, as the morning mayor said. Going to be a high of 91 today, currently 79, and looking at a low in the mid 60s today. So there you go. Bob Miller, he has the sports report.
I'm just happy that I'm not the one who's got the little blackouts on my screen. I'm here all the time. I liking that. So
Danny's the one. The host has the blackouts. The hostess, I should say.
After Chris already said it, the Nationals got beat by the Mets yesterday by a score of 5-0. Frederick Keys fell in the second game of their 3-game set to the State College Spikes, and they did that in a kind of unique fashion. They have what they call sudden death. And I'm like, what is sudden death? And I had to look it up. It's where you can you start the extra innings with a man on base, first or second base, I think it is. And I don't know, somehow they lost that game. The Pacers beat the Oklahoma City Thunder 116-107, game 3 last night and Wednesday night. So they take a 2-1 lead over the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Frederick Flying Cows, well, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. The Cows started off pretty fast, up 15 points over the Capital Seahawks, but they ended up losing, falling short in game 107-103. Game 2 is Saturday at Hood College, and the Orioles beat the Tigers yesterday by a score of 10-1. Jordan Westberg hit a 3-run shot during a 7-run 8th inning. Just remember, and also it starts today, the 125th U.S. Open first round.
Golf clap.
Yep, we lost Bob.
I know. Bob's what's happening? You're what?
Bob's giving up on us.
Holy cow. Here's the thing. The whole reason I did I didn't cancel the show. It's because show 300 is next Wednesday. And if I screw this up now, we're not going to be on time. We're not going to have the right show. So we're powering through. We are powering through.
I'll tell you
That's what we're doing.
I wouldn't mind. I don't mind hanging.
I'm telling you right now, what a day. What is
one of those
happening?
days. I don't mind hanging out for a little bit. If you like me to hang out, it's up to you. You know, I don't want to take up too much of the time, but I know you're on a schedule, so I'm here. If you'd like to chat a little bit.
Do you want to have a little chat, Chris? Is there anything you need to get off your chest today? Some secrets you may want to share? Anything like that?
Not currently on here.
Oh, I got you. Well, I am running straight to you when this show is done. Trust me. I'm just kidding you. Hey, I got to meet your sister-in-law yesterday.
Oh, yeah. So, I felt so bad. Jessica was down there with her.
Yeah, she asked if you were coming, and you said, I hate that girl, and I don't want to go down to that shop.
No, I had hopefully planned on going, but I'm still recovering from that horrible gout that I had.
I know.
And, I got to tell you, it's everybody says it's seafood, and seafood does play a part of it, but it's also stress. Now, I never had these stressful outbreaks until I started working with Bob Miller. Now, I'm not accusing. I'm just saying.
Well, if it's stress related, good God, I'll probably have gout by the end of this show. So there you go. All right.
Yeah, you have gout, hives, and all that stuff.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to move on. We're going to power through. I got to get to what's happening in Frederick. And George McCready's and Mitch from Reforge are on, and we want to talk about what they're doing too. So that's not that you're not important, but I'm going to come chat with you soon.
All right. You rock, Danny. Thanks a lot for everything, and take care.
All right. See you later. Holy cow. What a debacle. I'm telling you, technology, love it, hate it. It is what it is. But we're powering through for you because we love you guys so much. All right. I got to take a quick break. Then we're coming back with what's happening in Frederick. And then we're going to come back with George McCready's and Mitch from Reforge talking about a great fundraiser coming up June 21st. And a golf tournament June 20th. Any of you golfers out there, they're going to need you. But let's try to get to these messages first from our wonderful sponsors and supporters.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Get your tickets for Key City Rotary's Low Key Festival happening Friday, June 13th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. It's an all-ages, family-friendly event with live music with the band Acute Triangle, Grilled Cheese, Please, and MR, Cheesecake's food trucks. Purchase adult beverages from Rockwell Brewery and Simply Theory Wine. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. Just search Low Key Festival. Thanks to Georgetown Insurance for their support.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shannon Flannery beyond compare.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Holy cow. All right. Trying to get there. I really am. I'm working hard. I don't know what is happening. Let's just see if I can get this up. I believe it's got to be StreamYard is having some issues because now none of my oh, wait, here we go. Oh, look at this. Okay, so let's see if we can run this. All right, happening in Frederick, brought to you by Taquito and Taco Bar. 3 locations to serve you. Taquito in Hagerstown, Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg, serving amazing Mexican cuisine at affordable prices. Taquito even has a drive-through and beautiful picnic tables you can sit at and enjoy your meal. Visit them today. You can go to taquitobytacobar.com or tacobar1.com if you want any additional information about their location or any specials. All right. Souls of Joy. I am collecting shoes for Souls of Joy. It is coming up. August 8th is the event. Tickets will go on sale on Monday. We need sponsors right now. We need shoe collection sites and we need shoes. So if you could drop off new shoes to the home of everything Frederick, Wednesday to Sunday, 11 to 4. I would be so grateful. Or if you can, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle, any amount, even $5. I've got money from my class reunion last weekend. A couple people have given me Venmo'd and PayPal, which thank you so much for that. And I will go shopping this weekend. Hopefully there's some good sales out there. So if you see any sales, please let me know. All right, we have some giveaways for you. We got tickets to Spirits of Maryland happening at the Visitation Hotel. The Visitation Ballroom is where the distillers will all be set up, but there'll be a food truck and other vendors out front in the garden. That is June 21st, 12 to 4:30. You could win 2 general admission tickets right now. Just text Spirits to 888-465-2944. Also, 2 tickets to Rabbit's Foot Reunion. We're going to hear from George McCready's in just a minute with Mitch from Reforge talking about that amazing music fundraiser. It's a live show at Vanish Hall in Boonesboro. 888-465-2944. Text Rabbit's Foot. You could win them both. You could go to both. Because the Rabbit's Foot Reunion starts at 7 p.m., though you may not want to be driving after tasting at the Spirits of Maryland. Who knows? But you can go have a good time either way. I'd love to send you if you want to go. So please text, and I will let you know on Sunday if you've won. All right. Today, Alive at 5 is at Carroll Creek Amphitheater, 21 and up, only inside, $6 to get in, $6 beverages. If you want to just listen to Nick Fry and the Sons of Thunder, you can do that across the way at the library. Tomorrow is Key City Rotary's Low Key Fest. It is open to all ages, family-friendly happy hour. Grilled cheese, please, will be on site, as well as MR cheesecakes. We've got Rockwell Brewery beer, Simple Theory wine, and we've got Acute Triangle. Johnny Steins, one of the bands that he plays in, will be playing on the creek, and that is $5 in advance on Eventbrite, $10 at the gate tomorrow. So grab your tickets. They stop online sales noon tomorrow. Grab your tickets and head down to Carroll Creek today and tomorrow. Why not? But you can bring your family tomorrow. June 14th, that's Saturday, you have Charity Karaoke at the Orioles Nest, raising money to pay off the FCPS lunch debt. And as Bob said, the Flying Cows are home. They've got to win. It's a must win in the TBL East Regional Finals. Then on Sunday, it is Father's Day, Superhero Sunday. Dads climb free at Tree Trekkers. The summer concert series actually kicks off the season because last weekend got rained out. You can listen to the Plate Scrapers at 7 p.m. and join WFRE for the pregame from 5 to 7. They'll be broadcasting live. June 16th to July 11th. So on Monday, we are starting the Secret Stash. We're going to be hiding envelopes of cash and prizes hidden around Frederick. Join us. You got to watch the show to find the prizes. So we're going to have a lot of that going on. I don't know what Remy is doing, but he's trying to attack. June 17th, we got the Turtle or Crab Suncatcher. That is Tuesday. That's a craft with Tammy Brown. That's at the Home of Everything Frederick. You can register. If you go to the Home of Everything Frederick, look at our events, you will see it there. Then Wednesday, it is the 300th Good Morning Frederick show. We're live streaming at 401 North Market Street. It's going to be a great time, I'm sure. We're going to have amazing technical difficulties like we do today, and we're going to make it work. But I got an ice cream bar set up, our 300th show t-shirts, our limited edition, they will be out. You'll be able to buy them at a discount at the live stream. Otherwise, you'll pay regular price. June 21st, which is a week from Saturday, we have the Spirits of Maryland Festival, the Veteran Family Fun Day, and the Rabbit's Foot Reunion all happening that same day. All right, I'm going to jump to the rest of our wonderful sponsors and people who support this show, no matter how great or bad it is, which I love. I love them, and I appreciate them very much. And then we'll be right back with George McCready's and Mitch from Reforge. Who's always wanted to go to Alaska? Well, that's me, and I'm putting together a trip June 9th through June 20th of 2026. I would love for you to join me. I'm working together with Antietam World Travel Service to put together an amazing itinerary featuring both land and sea. We're going to see all the great stuff you see when you go to Alaska. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to bit.ly/Alaska2 for more information.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
Oh, yes. Oh, you wanted to say hi. You've been biting me, and you wanted to say hello, so say hi to all the people. Did you cause my camera to stop? What did you do? Huh? Did you? You say hi to all your fans out there? You're so bad. You are biting me. Okay. All right. Now let's get to the important stuff. I recently sat down with George and Mitch to talk about fundraising for Reforge, which is an amazing organization. And they're doing a great, awesome Rabbit's Foot reunion music concert. And they got a golf tournament coming up as well. Got a chance to sit down and chat with them. Here they are.
We're at the Home of Everything Frederick. That's 401 North Market Street, right in downtown. We invite you to come to the shop Wednesdays to Sundays, 11 to 4. I'm with George and Mitch. George is known, need no introduction, George McCready's. Used to own Rabbit's Foot, getting ready to put on a big fundraiser for Reforge. And Mitch is newly appointed executive director of Reforge, which is an amazing nonprofit organization doing a lot for our veterans. And we're going to get to what Reforge is all about. Do you want to let our viewers know how Reforge came to be and why it's so important to our veterans?
Yeah, so Reforge is 100% organic growth for a need that was identified by Katie Moran. She's the CEO and main founder of Reforge. And I kind of slipped in that co-founder / executive director role here recently.
Yeah.
Reforge has been around for about a year and a half. I recently retired 22 years from the military in 2024 in March. And, it was built on a need. Yeah. And as I got out, I had a very unique career and moved 23 times in 22 years and had this idea of what's going to happen when I get out. And the main reason why I retired was to be home with my family.
Yeah.
And then once that happened, finding purpose, community, and being well was important. And it was a difficult doing something for 22 years, 23 years, and sacrificing all that time and doing that. Despite all that, you got out and you're just a transplant. So that's what we focus on. So we bring in veterans because once you're out, you're out. We got to find the veterans where they're at, whether they retire and they get out in Frederick or Maryland or Ohio or Montana, it doesn't matter. They just miss that brotherhood, that camaraderie, and they don't have that support system anymore. So Reforge is built on deeds. One of our mottos is deeds, not words. So we focus on just getting the job done.
Yeah.
Why wait, put off for tomorrow what could be done today? So we have a myriad of different things. Wellness, community, and purpose are pillars, and how we help out is just answering the phone and getting down with the veterans and having weekly, monthly meetings, events. We do horses, we do bees, we do golf, we do outdoor programs, and we're focusing right now on plant medicine, trying to get a better understanding of how that network works.
Okay.
For individuals going through PTSD or that have suffered from PTSD and TBIs. I'm a firm believer that, orange pills or orange bottles don't fix the problem.
Sure.
So we got to really get down and dirty with our health and understand that it's a different playing field than what we've always been told.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff has not changed with TBIs over 15 years. So how you diagnose a TBI 15 years ago is the same today. So technology needs to catch up.
Yeah.
But TBIs are huge. It's a pandemic, and they're not understood quite the way they should be.
I don't think it's educated that it's a pandemic to the rest of us. So I think, firstly, and I don't say this in a trite way, thank you so much for doing what many of us have never done. And I know in working with you guys and talking to you over the past year, what I love about what you guys do, it's their actions. It's like it's not just, hey, go in and have this therapy or have this group chat, although that can be part of it. I love the fact that you are in the community, visible to a lot of these veterans who may be looking for something a little bit different, that feels more at home, that they know you guys have all been through the same thing, and they relate, whereas, I can't contribute anything to that. And I love the bees, and I like the fact you guys do things like camping and hunting and fishing and all those things. I think it's so important because everyone is different and everyone is going to have an experience that is different for them. And I think that that's really, really great. So I think you guys are on the path, and I definitely think that technology has come so far, and yet I feel like we're still so far behind because we've known about a lot of these issues. We've talked about them. They've been out there for so long. And I really hope that there's somebody out there who's got the answers for a lot of people. So it's a great cause to support.
I'll say this, we're not trying to solve all the problems, but if we can solve a couple and just be present for the ones that are here within the community.
If one person who is struggling finds you guys and finds some peace, my God, that is a home run, right?
Yeah.
Seriously, that's all any of us want, is for people to be able to be at peace and find their way. And I can't even imagine going from what you did 22 years of what was your life, your purpose, your day to day, and you're suddenly just knocked. That's got to be tough. And so that's a whole nother thing. Like, we got to figure that out. Like, we know it happens. I think the frustrating thing for civilians, We know this has happened to thousands and tens of thousands, millions of people.
Mhm.
And yet we have not figured out a good transitionary way to get people from the military to everyday
Correct.
life.
Yep.
And that's so frustrating because I don't know. For me, I'm speaking for me. I want the best for the people who have done literally everything so that we can be here. So I'm always here for you. Biggest
Very
champion.
much appreciated.
And George, your daughter is Katie, and
Correct.
I know this is a big passion project for her. As a former entertainment venue owner, you've stepped up. You've always done the Rabbits
Yeah,
Foot
we've done
reunions.
reunions over the years, every couple of years.
Yeah.
And with the charity and the network of rock and roll, the bands, the customers, the employees, everybody went, great idea. Everybody has a veteran in the family.
Yeah.
Everybody has a veteran as a friend. And they said, let's do this.
Yeah.
And they came together. We had over 500 people show up last
That's
year.
crazy. It was
We're
great.
shooting for 700.
Okay.
It's going to be a hell of a night.
Yeah.
And it's a solidarity, a purpose with all these people who enjoyed music and had that one thing in common. And now there's something else in common.
Oh, and
Let's
it
spread
just
it.
brings
Then.
together all the most brilliant things, right? You're
Oh.
going to go out, you're going to have a great time, be amongst friends. It's social, it's for a worthy cause, and you're going to rock out like it's 1985. So.
Well, and the funny thing was, last year, so many people brought their children.
Yeah,
and their
yeah.
kids came and had a great time.
Yeah, of course.
With the bands, and it's amazing. This year we've got 5 bands instead of 4.
Okay.
We've got some fabulous people coming in.
And it's on June 21st.
June 21st, Saturday night, June 21st.
And it's up at the
Vanish Hall in Boonesboro,
yeah.
not Vanish Brewery in,
Not Vanish
in
Brewery.
Williamsburg
way
area.
too big for that.
Right.
Way too big.
So
for
this
that.
is at the Vanish Hall and by branded. It's branded restaurant, and back of it is the
Right.
hall.
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
Boonesboro.
And awesome that you're doing this. For people who were not in Frederick around the 80s or 90s or even up to 2000, that was when you finally
It was the very end of
your last
1997.
1997. George owned some of the most well-known bars here in Frederick, and
Yep.
yeah.
Closed the last one in 2011.
Yeah.
Lucas McCain. So,
Okay, right. Yeah.
So,
So,
that was it.
Lucas McCain's, Rabbit's Foot, and you were there during all the iterations, right,
Correct.
of that location. And
Correct. When music changed, we changed.
how sad is it when you drive by Terrace right now?
Tears you up.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
flattened.
Oh, it's so weird
It's
to drive by
weird.
there and just see nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's a building we spent 30 years of our lives in.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
and actually, that's part of a lot of the people who work there are coming to this event because all one big group of friends and family, and it's going to be
It's a very small world. bar world.
Frederick's
And a
small.
large world.
Frederick is tiny as heck.
Yeah. Okay. So June 21st, Vanish Hall. What else is coming up for Reforge that we can help? Like if somebody's watching now and unfortunately can't attend on June 21st, what can they do to support Reforge? How
Yeah.
do you need help?
So there's a couple things. I mean, we need, well, I'm not going to say help. I'm not going to say we need help, but if anybody wants to do anything, it's reach out to us. If you're a veteran and you're just getting out, or you've been out for 5-10 years and sitting around and you're just thinking about the past, or you're just in your head, I mean, reach out. There's a community out there that loves you and that understands you. So reach out to Reforge. That's how you can help.
Yeah, you can go ice jump, well, now not anymore. Ice, cold water plunging with Ray winter time. And I know you guys will have some great stuff planned for the summer as well.
We got a bunch of outdoor hiking. Ray's in charge of that. Ray's an absolutely amazing human being. He does the kayaking and outdoor, the hiking.
He just
I
loves
love
it.
him. I love him. We do have a golf tournament on the 20th, so there's 2 ways. That's going to be a busy week or busy weekend for Reforge. We got a golf tournament at PB down on the 20th, and then the 21st, the reunion.
So there's still golfers can still sign up.
There's still some foursomes open. They're still looking for some sponsors for the golf and sponsors for the Rabbit's Foot concert also.
Okay.
So anybody who wants to participate and help out, and all the money, everything goes to charity.
That's amazing.
Everything.
That is, I mean, that's huge. If you've never put on an event before, that's a huge undertaking. You're getting a lot of favors from a lot of people. the musicians, the venue, everybody involved. So that's awesome. Thank you for putting that together.
And thank you to the bands are donating their time.
Yeah.
I've got some great ex-employees, ex-customers who are helping on the board with me to do this side of it, not the Reforge side, and just coordinated all the work and everything. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
And it's more like having a family reunion.
Of course it is.
And it's kind of actually
a lot
pretty
of the
cool.
stories, just to be a fly on the wall,
Yeah.
it would be great for that.
Yeah, veterans and first responders. They're the individuals that make the world go round, and we don't need any extra thanks. I've enjoyed my career of 22 years and the experience and the people that I met. It did put my life on hold, so to speak. So when you get out, it's just it's a new venture.
Yeah, it's
and
like you're starting all over kind of again, which I know can be terrifying for some people, and just it'd be overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's like this loss. I think anybody would feel that way.
Yeah.
Got to get some of your honey in here, though. They do this great program with the apiary. I was going to say aviary. Apiaries, right? Is that right?
You know, I'm not a bugtologist yet, but they're Rich and his wife.
Awesome.
They run the bee program up at PB Dye, and we're actually we just added a fourth one up there, and it's absolutely amazing. And there's a lot of things to be said in healing, and that I never would have thought of when it comes to art or nature and all that stuff.
Animals, horses.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That what I love about you guys is you're not trying to fit everybody into one channel. You offer pretty much, if somebody needs it, you're finding it, and that's what they're getting, which is really, really great.
Solitude is the #1 killer of the human mind. So get them out.
Yes, get them out.
Yep.
And hey, if you know a veteran and they're not going to be willing to reach out to Mitch or Reforge directly, maybe reach out on their behalf, and let's figure out a way to get them that brotherhood again that they may have missed. That's really important too. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys stopping by.
Thank
June
you.
21st. All the details will be on screen. Head up to Boonesboro to Vanish Hall.
Buy tickets in advance.
Oh, yes.
Rabbit's Foot Reunion on Facebook, Rabbit's Foot Reunion.
Okay.
2025. There's a link in there. It goes straight over to Reforge, and you buy the tickets right there.
Yep. Or Reforge United as well. You can get your tickets for a great night for an amazing organization. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Well, we're allowing this train wreck to keep moving because you guys are so wonderful, and I got to stay on track for show 300, but we're going to put it out of its misery. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me every single day, even days like this. Anyway, I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. Want to thank all my sponsors. I will make up for those that I've missed, and I will see you hopefully all fixed up back here tomorrow morning. If not, we're going to wing it again. All right. Have a great Thursday. Let's get out there and let's try to be as great as we can, Fred.